Hey, how you doing? It's Lori. Welcome to another vlogma of mine. I just want to get so accustomed to doing vlogmas on a daily basis. There's Sheba baby. I don't understand why she's on the floor. Um, Anyhow, how are you doing today? It's still very frigid in Chicago. I don't know what to say. I know I don't want to be a complainer. I don't want to look at seasons. I want to look at every day as a beautiful day. Is that realistic? Is that fantasy what I'm talking to you about? No, you really have to change your mindset. I know it sounds cliche and I know it's hard, it's difficult if you're going through a crisis. If it's in your marriage, if it's in just if it's in your kids being rebellious, if it's you know money wise. I'm going through a financial crisis, I'm going through a health crisis, and when both combine, it's like a one big snowball that just it overtakes you like an avalanche. You feel like you're falling on a daily basis. And anyway, this Sheba baby, I don't understand why she doesn't want to get in her bed. But here's at a different angle. I know I've got a little bit of a mess there. I got the cash flow game, that I'll be kind of taking a look at on a daily basis now. Uh, Everything that I say isn't always what I do. Yeah, I gotta admit it. We're not always true to our words. And doing things on a daily basis is a process, to plan, to journal, to love, to really let yourself go, or rather see outside of yourself. I couldn't tell you, more or less, how I want to always see outside of myself, how I want to see inside of myself. Say, for instance, I need to work on, this laziness thing. When you really took a look at, YouTube vloggers, I really want to know which one of them, are really saying the truth. Um, which ones are the ones, that are true to their words. I want to be true to my words. I don't want to, sugarcoat anything, because you live your daily life and you live it to the best. But I also don't want to isolate, because if you do, there's consequences in that. I've isolated. Um, Somebody asked me this question. Now maybe I'm taking this question, this suggestion from another YouTube vlogger. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I really don't know the meaning of an introvert or an extrovert, but I'll say this. I've isolated myself, from people for quite some time, where I don't want to see anybody, I don't want to be around anybody, and I guess that's okay, depending on how you look at it. But then after a few days, I'm like, I feel like so alone and I go crazy, and I'm like, no, I need to have like some sort of like human contact or something. I need to, talk to somebody, or, find a Bible study, or, something like that. And so, there's really no clear objective if you're an introvert or an extrovert. I don't think that it's really clear on that. Are you a Democrat or Republican? I would say I'm a little bit of both. But I really don't want to look at, what's going on, in government. I've spoken a lot about politics, and there's no right or wrong. Democrats and Republicans, they both say or contradict each other, just like in the church, right? But anyways, this is Lori coming at you with another vlogma. I hope that you enjoy these vlogmas. I hope that whatever it is that you're going through, you can overcome, you know, whether it's health wise, money wise, you know, finances, if your kids are rebellious. Once again, this is Lori. You know, much prayer, much blessings during these very tumultuous times. You know, if you're going through this thing of the pandemic, my heart, my love, you know, truly goes out to you. And once again, this is Lori. Let's get real on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.